Hey, this is Tanisha, and we are continuing with the series of abstract paintings, and this is Abstract Painting 6 of 100. And just for those of you who are new, I am doing a challenge where I am making 100 abstract paintings. The goal is not to complete the painting, but to actually learn from it, learn from the process, learn more about myself, learn and experiment. The goal is to experiment and try things I never would have tried. And so, as we get into this, I'm going to explain more about this experiment, which happens to include fabric and string. So this week's challenge wasn't even on my list of challenges that I've written down. I've written down maybe 25 plus ideas. I really haven't finished out 100 yet, but we're only on the 6th video, so I got a ways to go. And I just started having these thoughts in my head about this challenge, or this particular piece that I'm working on right now, which included the fabric and string. I just saw it in my head and I feel like I had to get it out. And so this week I am loving this experience with the fabric and the string. I'm really amazed how it turned out. It almost turned out how I saw it in my head, and I'm just excited to share this process with you. So usually I use Nova color paints, but this time I decided to use some of my other paints, and I'll put the description of the paint that I'm using in the description of this video. And so these are pre-mixed paints I got from Hobby Lobby. I do love to play around with them and make stuff with them, and I'm actually learning that I prefer this type of color. It's really thin. It's not, I guess I can say it's not as opaque, and I'm liking that. I like that you can see through it, and I just love the colors. So, and with the paints that I'm using right now, sometimes these type of paints you can't mix, but the ones that I'm using, you can at least mix it one time before it starts to turn gray. So it was just really fun to work with and quick to work with. I didn't have to really mix any color. I did a little mixing just to make them work together, but for the most part, I just made this pretty easy for myself. Now here you can see I'm sewing this fabric, this string onto the fabric. I'm to be honest with you, I don't sew. I didn't have a plan for this. I just kind of let myself go and be creative. Just let it be abstract sewing as well. I mean, why not? This whole thing was trial and error, and it really turned out great in my opinion. Perhaps it's different than something I've seen before, but I really end up loving it. So after a bit of sewing, I finally got it attached to the paper I have here, and I thought, let me try to integrate this with the paper. and that really went well. And I had to start to think through, okay, do I add paint at the bottom? Do I not add paint at the bottom? And I always have to remind myself as I'm going through this process that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to just try it. And to be honest with you, this I always feel like I'm co-creating with God, because I feel like He's the one that has given me this idea, and I just kept seeing it over and over and over again. So I really just so excited that I got to put this on paper. And I noticed as I was putting this together, I was really patient with myself. I didn't get frustrated. I didn't rush through it. I was just really patient. I was sewing. Again, I don't sew, but I was sewing as if I did. I do remember back when I was a child or a little bit younger, I had bought some crochet tools and crochet, so I was using thread there. And I think there was one time where I tried to cut up some fabric as if I was going to like sew or something, but I don't know anything about sewing. But I feel like this moment is just full circle to come back and to use fabric in art like this. So yeah, I just really thought it was really fun. And I just absolutely love this. I'm so grateful that I'm doing this challenge. And if you haven't been convinced now to try it yourself, I'm telling you, you should try it. But most of all, trust your instincts. That's what I'm learning. I believe that, my goal is to co-create with God and to allow Him to work through me. And I really feel like, what He put, given me and my thoughts, and it's just really, I don't know, I love it. It's amazing. I couldn't have thought of this myself. So I really just really enjoyed putting this together, and I can see myself working with fabric again. Matter of fact, I have bought so much fabric. I have enough to make more, so I can just see myself using this, and just very grateful for the idea, and I really hope you are enjoying this as well. So I am really having fun just adding some lighter colors and just enjoying the process. And if you noticed, I didn't really use any brushes here, or let's just say for the most part, I used this silicone tool for most of the painting, and I enjoyed that because, again, as I said in the previous video, I don't have to clean it, which is always nice at the end of a painting. So less brush cleaning I have to do, the better. So I have to say that the video, I really feel like it doesn't show the color of this piece as clear as I would hope. I'm working on my lighting, and I bought some new lights, and while they're okay, I feel like they're not bright enough. And or again, maybe it's my fault. I have to learn how to do some color adjustments, but in any case, I will be showing some pictures at the end of this video so you can get a clear idea of how it looks, because I feel like the cord is a little bit brighter than what you can see, as well as the orange area. It's pretty much the whole picture. It's just a lot brighter than what it looks like here on video. I feel like the video really doesn't do this piece justice, and again, I really have to up my video skills, so I hope you bear with me. But anyways, I really enjoy making this painting and challenging myself, and I hope you enjoy it too. Definitely let me know if you have any questions about this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like it. It really does help if you like the video to like it. And I really appreciate your support. Thank you to everyone who comments and who visits and watches my videos. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the pictures at the end and look forward to connecting with you on the next video.